This is the chair we took, and a guy called us several years ago and he said, I've got the electric chair from the show that you took the show, the first one. And I said, oh, you've got one of the originals. He goes, no, I have the one you brought to the show. And I'm like, nah. And so he took pictures and stuff, and sure enough, this is it, because we'd elevated it. And now here's what's funny. You look at this thing. It's kind of a piece of junk now. It's dusty. It's just crammed in the warehouse. And yet that changed the whole haunted house industry. This rotting rubber thing. And I could fix it up. I'm not sure that I should. It's kind of like patching the hole on Willie Nelson's guitar. But if you come back here, you can see how we move this thing. It's just a big old motor with a wheel on. This thing just shook like crazy. Mark Alfrey was the sculptor on this all these years ago, and it's really a beautiful sculpture. Well, not now. I mean, he's all, this got worn off from shaking. One of his hands fell off. Like I say, we kind of accidentally changed things by this product. For whatever reason, it just caught people's eye, and they put him into haunted houses all over the country. He's gone all over the world, but back in 1996, 95, 96, Distortions kind of accidentally changed the whole haunt industry, the haunted house industry. And it happened because we had an event at the shop, and we didn't want to do a whole haunted house, so we thought, well, we'll just set out some of the stuff, and we'll have lights come on, and sound effects, and so forth. And it was fine, but we wanted some grand finale. And so I don't remember who came up with the idea, but the idea was flown to do an electric chair and have a motor to shake the guy and so forth. Now this is pre-animatronics for us, and there was very few animatronics in our industry. This thing that we created for the Dark Museum was savage. We got a big old motor, there was smoke and screaming. Never really been anything like that to my knowledge. And so we figured, well, we had this thing and Transworld was coming up, so we took it to Transworld. And I thought this was like the most expensive thing that the industry had seen. But that first year we sold over 200 of them. It really changed the whole industry because people saw the thing, they wanted it, and it was super expensive, so they took marketing dollars and whatever they had to do to buy it. And what happened was the press came out, their numbers doubled, tripled, and so forth because of word of mouth. And that they have this thing. And so it was really a fun thing to be a part of, but it sure wasn't based on our wise marketing research or anything, or understanding the industry. We just had the thing and hauled it to the show, and it created this sensation. In fact, it was funny to see haunters. They would they knew it was going to do something because there's a big wind up and everything. And we had at the show, we had it in this little box, and they're watching, and then it would go off, and the crowd would just back up like, oh my, we weren't expecting this. And so it really kind of ended up over the years defining us. Kind of like Rick Baker has his gorillas. We had the electric chair.